Hello, how is everybody doing today? I want to talk about Skylanders Ring of Heroes for a few moments. I won't talk as long as Crash the Skylands. Good job, buddy. That was a quality pros and cons video. Enjoyed it, but I will not be talking that long. So let's go over a few things, kind of what I thought. Overall, in brief, it's kind of a mixture between Battlecast and Pokemon. That's what it feels like to me, and probably Summoner's War, although I've never played it, so I can't really say. When you go to the adventure part of the game, it's kind of the main storyline, I guess you'd say, you go to islands, aka Battlecast. It looks almost identical. Each island is a different element. Not much different. When you get into a battle, then it kind of turns into Pokemon. You have a portal master that looks like a Chinese looks like a Japanese anime character. He has a portal and he kind of throws it, and then the Skylanders come out, and it looks like a Pokemon battle when you start. The actual fighting probably is a little different. I haven't played many Pokemon games, but that's what it reminds me of. Fighting is simple as you kind of want it to be. Basically, the attacks are timed. Once the timer is up, you can click on the attack and it attacks. And there's a mana bar on the bottom. But I pretty much just smash the buttons when the timer's up. And if it's colored, I push the button and it attacks. Now, since I'm just smashing buttons, I rarely ever pay attention to the actual battle. I'm looking at the bottom of the screen and just tap, 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 tap. I know it's more complicated. There's relationships between different elements, and there's runes. You can power up the runes, which I've done for Stealth Elf a lot. I don't need the game to be that detailed for me. It probably will not shock many of you if you've been around. I prefer the fighting in Battlecast much, much better. To me, there's more strategy involved. I like how there's one in front and kind of two passive characters. Now, the cards you can get are random, like they randomly come up, but how you use them, their strategy. I just like it better. It's not a button smasher, it's a what will be the best card to play. Now, I'm not even the biggest fan of card games, to be honest, but I just like how Battlecast plays the fighting mechanic so much better. You just play a card and you fight. You don't have to worry about all this kind of hidden detail in the game. But for what it is, it's not bad. I had no problem against the CPU. I think I ended up at level 11. I played 3+ hours yesterday. And fighting the CPU is fine. I didn't have much problem with my characters. I used Stealth Elf a lot. Unlocked Chill. She got beaten up a little bit when I first played her, but not really anymore. So it's fine. It's a fine kind of time waster game. I'm not going to play many more hours of the beta because I think it resets. You can let me know below in the comments. If it resets when the beta is over, there's really no sense in me just grinding. And for your information, this is a grinding game. You're definitely grinding to get soul stones, to get money. That's the majority of this game, is just grinding battles over and over again. So if you have some time, it's a good time waster type game. It's not the kind of game I want to get really good at and go crazy with. Not that type of game to me. Now, I did play enough to open the player versus player battle arena, and I got my butt whooped. I think my record was 3-8, and I will say I almost always tried to play people leveled higher than me. And the reason for that is you cannot rank up if you fight people leveled lower. So if I'm a level 11 and I beat a level 10, even if I win, my rank will go down in the PvP arena section. You can only rank higher if you beat people leveled higher, and I couldn't do it. I got killed so fast. There's people, as of yesterday, I'm level 11. There were people level 24, 25, all ready. I played 3 hours, so they literally had to play the game all day long. And I think they were mostly Korean because they had the little symbols. So PvP will be okay to me if you can play with friends. I think you can. There's a friend request, and just for your information, I probably won't add many people. I'll probably add Jap, Crash, Portal Power, Shadow Dragon, Striker Hero Camo, stuff like that, just to see how it works. When the official game comes out, I'll add more. I'll put my name and send me requests and let me know what your name is, and I will add you in, and we can hopefully battle. The best part of this game is getting the characters, like a Skylanders game should be. That's what I'm going to do. The only reason I would grind in this game is to unlock characters, to see what their abilities are, what I like about them, etc., etc. Kind of going back to the Portal Master aspect, I know they're there so you can kind of customize them, make them different, that kind of stuff, but they don't really add anything to the game. They don't do anything as of now. That's just kind of a little side note. So, not sure. And they don't really even fit with the Skylanders theme, characters, to be quite honest. To me, I'm going to go back to Battlecast again. See, this is what I do. I think I'm literally the only person that enjoyed Battlecast as much as anyone could. Battlecast was more of a Skylanders game to me because you had a physical item that you could put in the digital world. That being the cards, which I liked. I liked collecting the cards. Not that I put them all in the game, but the fact that I had the cards and I could do that was really cool. I would put Sonic Boom in. I put some of them in, of the cards that I got. So I did enjoy the collecting aspect of that game. But that's kind of a little rabbit trail for me. And I know opinion not shared by many. So, comparison. Battlecast, I'd say B+. Ring of Heroes, to me now, is like a C, B-, C+ game. That's just my opinion. There's going to be lots of just grinding to get the summoning soul stones and money just to unlock characters, and that's kind of what it's just going to be. So it's just how much time you want to put into it. The PvP will be a big thing for many people, and I'll probably enjoy it when I play with people I know, but getting beat up by these people is not the most fun thing I can say. Alright, you can see plenty of gameplay. You can play it if you have an Android device now. I will not do gameplay. In fact, my phone won't even let me do gameplay. That being said, when the official game comes out, I will probably do gameplay. Probably mostly the PvP battles. That would be of most interest to you. Let me know what you want to see. This will probably be the last Ring of Heroes video before the game actually comes out and I do some gameplay with it. Check out my other videos. You can see all the characters released so far. Favorite based on looks just now is Light Hex. Amazing looking character, like her a lot. Hopefully I can unlock her soon. That's kind of my goal with this beta, is to try to unlock Light Hex. Alright, couple other oddities really quick. I want to fit this in because I forgot. Hex is in 2 elements. Jetpack is in 2 elements. Spyro is in 2 elements. And there's 2 different versions of Stealth Elf in the life element, because everyone loves Stealth Elf, the regular version and Super Shot Stealth Elf. Why? I don't know. So there's not as many characters as you might think. In fact, my 2 favorite characters, Sonic Boom and Firecracken, are not in the game. Gearshift Barbella are, which I also like. Chill Stealth Elf. So there are still some of my favorites there. But there's really some kind of weird quirks. Why would Jetpack be light? Spitfire. Yeah, Spitfire is also in 2 elements. He's in dark as well. I wish they would have added a dark character and a light character for Jetpack instead of kind of reusing a character from a different element. Right? Makes sense. But they did what they did. They could have added like Astro Blast instead of Jetpack. But those are some other oddities, so there's really not as many characters as you might think. I think if it is successful, they'll definitely add more. Like some of these people back here. You guys have a great day. Let me know what you think of the game. Thumbs up this video, and like I said, there will be gameplay coming when the actual game comes out. You can look really easily and find gameplay if you're not able to play it yet. Have a great weekend, alright? Do something fun. It's